He smells amazing.
So good.
My goodness,
Thank you.
brought some fabulousness into our studio this morning.
In every sense.
Yes.
Thank you, darlings.
Morning.
Mornings. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
thanks
thank you
for
for coming
coming.
in. What's it like to watch those pictures now with all the time in between it happening and now?
Yeah.
Watching that now, what's that like for you?
It's beautiful. I mean, I am so proud for what John and I have achieved on that series. And I mean, it was the best yet. I don't know how we're going to top ourselves this year, but it was incredible. And I think how far it has reached, that's
Yeah.
the most important and that's the most beautiful
The
thing.
first male same-sex couple
Yeah.
on Strictly. You made history.
Oh my goodness, that is mad, isn't it?
It wasn't just that you existed on the show, you got right to the end.
I know, and that's down to the people's votes. I mean, everybody asked me, Johannes, oh my gosh, you're crying again. But that is why I was overwhelmed every single Saturday, because I was just like, people are voting for us. That was incredible.
We were, because it came
were all
to
crying.
represent so many people from same-sex couples who, to see it up there, just became so important, didn't it?
Absolutely. Darling, representation is important, and I always
is.
say this, you know. We can all get there.
Can we?
Yeah, we
Go
can.
on, tell us how.
Oh, darling, just come join. I'll teach you, I'll show you.
Okay.
No, obviously, I think I'm excited. I'm excited about freedom. Let's
Yes.
start there, and that's the thing. It's my show, but then I also get to tell a little bit about my story and where I come from.
Tell us about the show.
The show is a dance-centric extravaganza. It's aimed at bringing joy to people, and the aim was obviously to get people dancing and obviously learn a little bit about my roots as well. What was surprising was the fact that it was so well received, and we sold out in most venues. So you can imagine having to come back to London in the West End for another week. That is going to be incredible. I'm visiting some of the places that I have dreamt of only dancing in, like Bristol. I'm going to Northern Ireland. Yeah, but I mean, look at that. I'm watching it now. I mean, I miss it so much. And I know that a lot of people loved it. And that's why I created it. I wanted the young Johannes's and the OTs to aspire to something.
What are your roots? What is your heritage? Why is freedom the message?
Freedom is the message because I believe we are not free until we are all free. I mean, we still live in a world where people don't have basic rights, and that's the reality. And that's my message, you know, seeing that I live in a progressive country like the United Kingdom. I would like that to be the memo for the rest of the world, you know, for us to just be.
Isn't that incredible that you can use the thing that you're so good at, and we see you in at the sequins and the sparkles of Strictly, but actually here you're passing on a really important, powerful message.
Oh, absolutely. That is what an artist is all about, you know, sometimes you need to influence the times with what you do. And I just love the fact that there's a culture in this country. There is a culture. I mean, the show is going to be bigger and better, and I'm excited about it. There's going to be more sequences and more feathers if there could be, you know. But yeah, it was a proper celebration, and I want that for us. I want us to go partying again next year.
And it's your show. It's not you and the Strictly Ensemble, it's you. I mean, that is heavy.
That is heavy. That is a huge responsibility. But like I said, you know, I know people, there's people in this country that love my art form.
Of course.
And for me, that still blows my mind that there's a theatre culture in this country and it's still working. You don't find this anywhere else in the world, you know.
And how was it for you growing up then? How does that compare?
When I say that I have found a magical place and I feel like I'm where I need to be, I feel seen, that's the difference, because back home there's not much prospects for dancers, you know, and that's the reason why as well me and my producers are so excited to be taking the show back home to South Africa. Yeah, that's what we're doing, because like I said, you will never see Johannes and Otis roaming the streets around if you don't go back and inspire that generation of dancers back home. So it's important that I do that.
That's so exciting. We've got to ask about Strictly next year because preparations are underway already, I'm guessing.
Oh, yes, they are.
A little bit. I know it's all very secret squirrel.
No, listen, the exciting thing is that we're starting soon. You've just seen that they've announced 4 new professionals that are joining us.
Bigger than ever.
It's our 20th season, so let me tell you something. I know that we're going all the way this
Do you
time.
know who your
Oh,
partner is
oh.
yet?
No, you don't. We've
No,
met at
it's
the
a
same
surprise.
time with
Have you never watched it before? There's like the thing where they introduce and everyone goes, "Oh, it's
Oh,
you!
no.
I dreamt it was you. I wanted it to be you." Yeah, that.
Are you practicing?
Oh my goodness, you should join, lady. You should.
Oh, it's so
love that.
lovely to see you here.
No.
Thank you for bringing the glamour and the best aftershave ever into our studio this morning.
And honestly,
It's okay.
thank you for the last series because it was just a moment for everybody.
Ah,
It really
thank you.
touched us all deeply. So thank you.
It's a pleasure, ladies.
Lovely to
Thank
see
you very
you.
much.